Coach is an expert. I'm going to give you the secret to attracting all the high-paying clients you want, and I'm going to give it to you in just one word. This one word is so important that if you don't have it, you don't have a chance in hell of ever attracting your dream clients, hitting your income goals, or making mark in the world. This one word is what enables superstars like Tony Robbins, Alex Hormozi, Brene Brown, Russell Brunson, and others to build tribes of fans and enroll the perfect clients into their high-ticket offers day after day after day. So what's that one thing that they have that you probably don't? Authority. Now look, maybe you've got the certifications or the awards, the fancy degrees or letters after your name, or maybe you don't have any of those things. Either way, authority is what allows you to take random people from browsing around on social media to investing in your high-ticket offers and program, even if they've never heard of you before. And that's the secret. That's the key that enables you to have an amazing business. When you have authority, everything works. Without it, nothing works. So how do you create that authority when you are just starting out, when you don't have a huge audience or huge followings, testimonials or a bunch of letters after your name? Well, if you watch this short presentation all the way to the end, I'm going to show you a very simple, a proven system for establishing your authority and credibility in minutes, and how to do it so powerfully that new clients will sign up to work with you day after day, even if you have no audience, no following, and no one knows who you are. In fact, I'm going to give you so much details in this video that by the time you are done, you will be able to execute this entire thing yourself and put it into your practice in your business right away. Now, before I get into that, let me check in with you to see where you are at. Does this sound like you? Are you struggling to get new clients to sign up with you because nobody knows who you are? Do you see people in your industry who've spent years building up their credibility and authority, and you have no idea how you could possibly catch up? Are you spending tons of time running ads and funnels that don't work, or grinding out social media posts and getting absolutely nowhere? Do you have to really struggle some months to hit your income goals, and other months you maybe don't get there at all? And most of all, do you feel like you are totally invisible in your marketplace? Well, if any of that sounds like you, then I actually have good news, because none of those things are the real problem. The real problem is that you don't have a system for instantly creating real authority in your market. Now, I'm going to hand you that system on a silver platter right here in this video. But for right now, just know this. Once you have the system up and running, you will know the exact right words to say to make your audience instantly see you as a trusted authority where they can't wait to sign up to work with you. You will have total control over the clients you enroll and who you choose to work with. You will be able to scale right past your competition, even if they've been around a lot longer than you have. You will create an automatic and powerful connection with your target audience so they feel that you know them better than they know themselves. And you will be able to do all of this without grinding out content on social media all day or pretending to be someone you are not. So here's the bottom line. There is a proven system for creating authority in just minutes, and then using that authority to constantly enroll your dream clients straight into your high-ticket offers. So everything you've been feeling, all the frustration, all the fear, and all the self-doubt, none of that is your fault. You just didn't have a system for creating instant authority. Now you will. You can take this system and you can put it into play in your business starting today. No one else is doing this, and no one else is teaching this. I'm Adam Shamseen. Now, I don't like to talk about myself. So before I get into what you need to do, let's quickly talk about what not to do. Because if you are like most of the coaches who are totally stuck trying to scale, there is 3 huge mistakes you could be making. In fact, I can virtually guarantee you are making at least one of these mistakes, if not all 3. Now, any of these mistakes has the power to destroy your business and your reputation if you don't stop doing them right now and find another way to communicate. All right. The first mistake I see coaches make is to use what I call bro marketing. You know exactly what this looks like because it's all over your news feeds and you see it every single day. Wannabe gurus who've been in business for just a few months, are promising to scale your business to like $100,000 a month when they've never done that before. You see people making wild, insane guarantees that are just obvious BS because they are so desperate to create just a little bit of credibility. Rented Lamborghinis, rented Ferraris, fake private jets, please, please do not do this. Every single one of these things is what's called an implied earnings claim, and usually they are against the law. So when you see this kind of things, it's a huge red flag that those people have no idea what they are doing. Now, most of those guys are small potatoes, by the way. They can fly under the radar of the regulatory agencies and not have a problem. But once their business gets a little bit of a scale, boom, the hammer drops. Multi-million-dollar lawsuits, asset freezes, a whole business shut down overnight. Anybody you see doing those things is not someone you should ever trust. And you definitely shouldn't do those things yourself, because you are just begging for your little business to get stomped on by government agencies. And also, it is just lame. Now, the second mistake I see other people do is to focus on building an audience instead of building authority. There is nothing wrong to building an audience, but authority comes first. So all the gurus are telling you right now that posting on social media every single day is absolutely necessary if you want premium clients. That's bullshit. They tell you to post to Instagram and Facebook and TikTok 5 times a day. Get professional branding, get professional pictures, get that New York Times bestseller, crank out like 10 YouTube videos every week, and on and on and on. They are telling you that if you just post enough content, somehow, some way, the clients will show up. I call this cross your fingers marketing, because you do all this work day after day, and then you are supposed to just cross your fingers and hope the clients show up. But they never do, at least not consistently. Now, if you don't hear anything else in this presentation, please hear this. Posting tons of meaningless content can actually kill your authority faster than anything else. Likes, comments, and shares do not pay the bills. Clients do. And new clients don't care about how big your audience is. The only thing they care about is your authority. Finally, the third mistake, this one is dangerous. This mistake will cost you more and sink your business faster than almost anything else out there. If you are making this mistake, you are likely gonna think you are helping your business, when in reality, you are killing it. It's called the pursuit of credibility indicator. Now, here is what that means. Right now, the majority of your prospects don't know you, don't trust you, and don't have a reason to choose you over your competitors. So you think to yourself, well, if you just have some more credibility indicators, well, then maybe they would trust you and buy from you. So you spend a fortune on another degree, another certification, something that puts some letters behind your name, or drop a fortune on a prettier website, professional pictures, or you hire a publicist, to make you look cool and incredible. But here is the truth. None of those things matter. They are just expensive mistakes, that suck away your time and your money, to be honest with you. Because your clients don't care about your degrees or your certifications or where you studied. And they are not the least bit concerned about how pretty your website might be or how many shiny objects you have in it. They only care about one thing. Can they trust you to solve their biggest problem? That's it. And that, my friend, leads you to the secret that you came here for. Instant authority is created when you prove to total strangers in mere seconds that you understand them and their problem better than anyone else on this planet, and that they can trust you to solve it. And when you can do that, nothing else matters. People will line up, jump through hoops, fall all over themselves for the opportunity to work with you. And here is the best part. To do this, you don't have to sell yourself or prove yourself or convince anyone of anything. Know this. People with real authority and influence, I mean the people you look up to and trust the most, they don't stand on a mountaintop screaming to the rest of the world, I am the best, follow me. No, they use something much more powerful. They use something called intrinsic influence. Now, this is a little known psychological trigger that you can use to flip the authority switch in your prospect's mind. And once you flip it, they will instantly and permanently see you as the leading and trusted authority. And no one will be able to convince them otherwise. Now pay attention here, because what makes this so powerful is that they come to this conclusion on their own. Not because you convinced them, but because they decided to be true for themselves. So this is a game changer. You see, when somebody else tells us how great they are, maybe we believe it, maybe we don't. But when we come to a conclusion on our own, we take full ownership of that decision. We stick with that decision, and we will even defend that decision if someone tries to talk us out of it. This is incredibly powerful. When total strangers begin deciding for themselves just moments after seeing you and your ad or your content for the first time that you are undeniably the leading and trusted authority, believe me, everything gets easier. So the question becomes then, how do we manufacture that? How do we use intrinsic influence to flip the authority switch in your prospect's mind and introduce you as a trusted advisor that can solve their problems? Well, there is two ways you can do it: a very slow and expensive approach, or fast and affordable one. Now, the first approach is going to require you to launch a national branding campaign. So these campaigns can be used to showcase your expertise through national or local media. It's going to require a traditional book launch to a national audience. It's going to require over 100 live radio and television interviews, dozens of strategic partnerships, an ongoing public speaking tour, thousands of guest appearances on podcasts and social media channels, and of course, the never-ending production and placement of countless brand awareness ads. Now, it takes at least 18 to 24 months to execute, and it will cost you somewhere between $2 and $5 million to get going. Many times, these campaigns end up costing much more. So, to be fair, that's an option that can work, but there is a much easier way. It's called the authority funnel. Now, we can have this set up in less than a day, and it's easier and cheaper and way faster than a huge national branding campaign. So here's how it works. The authority funnel is a simple 4-step process that anybody can follow, but the real magic is right in that second step. It's a simple, short video that you can record in an afternoon. Now, in this video, you are going to do something that almost no one else in your marketplace is doing. You are going to tell the truth. The real, unvarnished, bold, and raw truth of exactly what your audience is experiencing right now, the pain, the frustration, the discomfort, and all the challenges that stem from that. Now, when you do this the right way with just the right words, they trigger a sudden transformation in your audience's subconscious. They will instantly conclude that the only reason you know what they are going through in such details is because you understand this topic deeper than anyone else, and because you have the solution that they have been looking for. So when you do this right, some magical things happen. People instantly know, like, and trust you for the right reasons. You've shown that you really are an authority, and your audience reaches that conclusions for themselves. And once your audience reaches that conclusions for themselves, again, it's virtually impossible for anyone to convince them otherwise. Your audience will feel like you understand them better than anyone else in their life, better than their best friends, better than their wife or husband or kids, because you will be speaking the truth that they are afraid to say for themselves. And lastly, they will feel understood and heard by you. Far too often, people know how they feel, but they struggle to communicate it. So one of the greatest gifts that you can give your audience is to put into words what they have been dying to say, but they cannot. This is where authority and influence is created. And when you do it properly, nothing is more powerful. So as I promised at the beginning of this video, here's our exact process. First, you start out by running ads on social media, turn them on, you target the clients you want, and they do all the heavy lifting for you of getting you perfect prospects to click and enter your authority funnel. Now, those ads should speak directly to the pain your audience is in, describe their problem better than they can, also show them the light at the end of the tunnel. Acknowledge that a simple solution does exist, but it's one that they don't know about, and you are the only one who can give it to them. So prospects see your ad, they click, they go straight to the video I mentioned a few moments ago, and it's that video that really flips the authority switch and creates a huge demand. Now, once that demand is created, it's absolutely critical that you do one very important thing. Within 24 to 48 hours of flipping that authority switch, you need to make your audience an offer that solves their problem right away. If you don't make that offer, it's like when you are on a date with someone and you don't make a move, you are going to end up in the friend zone. But once you flip that authority switch, your audience is going to experience a mix of relief and craving. Relief that they finally found someone who can help them, and also craving to get your help right away. So when they are in that state, you must offer them something that can solve their problem. Now, that offer can be pretty much anything you want, one-on-one coaching or mentoring done for your service, a live event, a seminar, an online group workshop. It doesn't matter. What matters here is that you make that offer. Now, if your audience wants to take advantage of that offer and get help, they are going to click a button, fill out an application, and book a phone or a Zoom chat with you. And on that call, you are going to do three things. You're going to listen, you're going to ask great questions, and you are going to tell the truth, okay? And remember, by the time they get on the phone with you, you are already that trusted authority. And that means those conversations are easy, powerful, and fun, believe me. You ask great questions to find out what's really going on and how the problem is showing up in that person's life. You make suggestions about what you could do to help them fix the problem once for all. And then you just enroll them into whatever offer you think is most appropriate for them. And that's it. That's the authority funnel. Ad, video, phone call, new client. Now, the key to making this work, of course, is to execute every piece of that perfectly. Every word of your video has to be absolutely perfect, and you need to know how to nail that phone call. So now you have a choice, but more, in fact, you have three. One, you can forget everything I just said and just keep doing what you've been doing. You can continue to struggle, continue to have marketing that sounds like everyone else in your space, keep failing to connect with your audience and failing to get new clients. Or two, you can be a little smarter and start using the authority funnel right now. You can build this whole thing out yourself and then dial it in through a long process of trial and error. Now, this is way better than not having an authority funnel at all, to be honest with you. But to truly dial it in, it's likely going to require months of work and tens of thousands of dollars in testing. Or three, you can just have my team and I just build this whole thing for you, and we take care of all the annoying tech stuff, so you don't have to lift a finger. In short, we build out your entire funnel for you from scratch, and we make sure every last bit of it is perfect, and it's bringing you the exact clients that you want. Now, what if you don't have a high-ticket offer? No problem. We will help you build one from scratch. In fact, we will map out your entire high-ticket offer for you so you can hit the ground running if you don't have one. And while we are building all of this, we will also coach you and train you to help you enroll in new clients from your authority funnel with just one quick phone or Zoom call. Now, when everything is said and done, you will have a perfectly crafted authority funnel that establishes you as the undisputed Rolls Royce of your industry, creates instant connection with your audience, and brings you the exact clients you want, even if you are just getting started. So the question you need to ask yourself is this: do you know where your next client is going to come from? Because if you don't, that's a huge problem. The difference between a business that fails and one that succeeds is a steady flow of ideal clients coming in the door. And that's what your authority funnel can give you. So if that's all you need to hear and you know you need this, then I want to invite you to book a free consultation with me or my team now. We will get on the phone with you. We will get on the phone for about 45 minutes, and you can tell us about your business, what's working, what's not, and the exact clients you want to bring in the door. So we will look at everything, and we will just tell you straight up if we think an authority funnel can work for you. And if it can, great. We are happy to build it for you and coach you through how to use it. And if not, I promise you, we will steer you towards something else that we think it's better for your unique situation. Okay? So now, either way, our goal on this call is to get you total clarity about whether an authority funnel is the best approach for your business. So click the button underneath this video and book your free consultation right now. Now, like I said, you don't need to have a high ticket offer in place. We can help you develop one from scratch. No problem. One last really important thought I wanted to leave you with. If your marketing sounds like everyone else, you are toast. If your marketing doesn't connect with your audience and establish your authority within the first 2 minutes, you are toast. And if you can't connect with your audience without having to pretend to be someone you are not, you are missing the biggest opportunity of all. If you want to do what our clients do, which is break into the most crowded markets on the planet with tons of entrenched competition and absolutely blow those competitors away with an authentic, powerful message, then your marketing needs to be perfect. And that's what an authority funnel gives you. Marketing that creates instant connection and authority with your audience and makes them see you as the only person on the planet who can fix their problem, even if they've never heard of you before. Now, if that's the kind of marketing you're looking for and you want to work with the absolute best in the industry who can do the whole thing for you, then click the button of this video and book your free consultation right now. I'm Adam Shamseen. Let's talk soon.
I count this opportunity a joy, because this program is actually a life-changing program. It is what you call the game changer.
Yeah.
In answer to your question, how I found you, I was browsing on the internet and looking for ways and means of how I can attract subscribers and customers on a particular platform. And I bumped into you and I said, hey, wait a minute. This guy seems to be authentic, seems to be organic. This guy seems to have the answers to what I'm looking for. And so I played your videos over and over, and something connected. I said the chemistry is absolutely right between this guy and myself, Adam and myself. And I considered, I pondered, I say, you know what, I'm going to reach out to him. And something else say, wait a little while. And I keep saying, no, I'm sorry, I just got to reach out to this guy because this guy has the answer. And every time I look at your videos,
yeah, I know you sent me a message on my LinkedIn.
That's right. And then I sent you a message. I took the courage and I sent you a message. And hey, I do not regret reaching out to you, because look at what we are doing now.
Yeah,
a simple leap of faith, a step of faith has led us to this point where we are at. So I'm grateful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
This direct contact with you and your willingness to be there for us, just watching over our show. That's what exactly I was looking for. I was not looking for just about an program.
Yes.
So that's basically the biggest thing for me. Someone one-on-one could meet with him. Yeah. I could learn from him as we go along and build the business. And at the same time, I don't think the make of the money part of it is available for everyone. I just want someone to give us the guidance and
the support and the one-on-one and the setup and the bonuses and also coaching. No one is doing that for actually free.
True.
Congratulations, first of all. You are officially member of the Legacy Builders program. We spent over 2.5 hours. This is our first session. We did the foundation. We got 2 domain names integrated, and now we are going to move on to the next step. How was your onboarding so far?
Oh, onboarding it's a great experience. I had learned from you directly one-on-one, which of course is something not offered by even the course itself. And I'm thankful to you and thankful to the experience that you are actually instilling in me right now, which I believe that's what people are missing in offering the Legacy Builder program. And of course, I appreciate the time. 2.5 hours is a lot of information, and
you actually learned also a lot of things today.
Sure.
Right?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'm looking forward. I found my match, and I found what I'm looking for, and through your program.
So, what would you tell? What would you tell someone who is watching?
I recommend it to everyone. Join your team and just listen to you. I believe it's a successful first step, and I believe that in no time we could make it together, and that's what I'm relying on, and that's what I'm foreseeing in the future. I'm looking forward, actually. Thank you so much for your time. I like everything, and thank you for being there for us. Thank you. I got the master. I don't need the mind. Okay. It's always awesome to have you. There's one thing that you said before, and I believe in it. You are offering people or you're making people an offer too stupid to refuse.
How is your first session on onboarding so far? Since the minute you contacted me and you signed up with the Legacy Builders program, how is your experience with me so far?
To be honest with you, it's a little bit better than I expected. In fact, a lot better than I expected. One of the reasons that I went with you was because of you, number one. Number two, the perks that you offered. But something you'd said in one of your videos really resonated with me, and that is the help that you were going to give me. And I kept thinking, it doesn't matter if I'm getting the same course from someone else. It doesn't matter if I got the biggest Ferrari or biggest car in the driveway. If I have no gas to get anywhere, how am I going to get it out of the driveway? So, you walking me through step by step, and it's been a godsend. I don't know how long it would have taken me to do if I had done it on my own.
Subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, ask me a question, give me idea what you want to learn about marketing, coaching online, how to succeed online, how to drive traffic, how to do this, how to do that, ask me that questions. Maybe I have an idea that I have not recorded. I'm doing it myself for my business. Watch my masterclass, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Actually, I shot another video here that talks more about offers. Okay, make sure to watch it. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.